Welcome to the channel. My name is Riddle, and there are three things that I want to talk about, along with what you would get with when you submit your email and sub badge requests. Okay, so let's jump right to it. Right now, Procreate. This is the program that I use for on the iPad that I use to do any drawings, any emotes, or any requests. Right. So going into the emotes, what do you get really? So when you submit a commission, right, you get an email, right, which is a 500 by 500 most of the time. This one right here is um, a 460 by 460, but you get that. If it's an email, you would have a 112, 56, and a 28 resolution. If it's a sub badge, it will also be like around the 500 by 500 canvas, but you'll have a 72, a 36, and an 18. Those are the default sizes for Twitch. So I take care of that. Just the only thing that you do is you upload them the respective sizes, and you'll be set. They will come out as a PNG format, which means that there's no anything that's not drawn on is blank. So I have a blank, transparent blank background. That's the right term. Okay. Now, for the first tip number one, when you want your emote, right, you want to make sure that you understand that when you get the 112 by 112, I'm not shrinking the image to 112. I'm actually cropping it. I'm cutting off anything extra and making it a 112 by 112. So this right here is the actual size of the canvas that you're going to end up with. So all this gets crammed down into that, right? The second one is 56 by 56, right? Which, see how small it is. And then the third one is 28 by 28. Okay, so you're actually cutting down on a good chunk of space, and you're trying to cram everything in. Like you open a can of Vienna sausages, and everything's crammed in there, right? Anyways, being said, this brings me to point number two, the detail. Okay, because everything is going to be so small, you do not want to make you do not want to request too many details, because it'll get lost through while you shrink it down. And I will show you. I want you to look at these edges right here. We're gonna go over here and untitled artwork that I kind of prepared so you guys can see it. So right now, you have, this is the emote sizes. So like you see this detail right here, right? You can still see it here. You're not seeing it here. Okay, you don't even get to see a lot this little the division of the chair. You can see like a little line, but it's not but because of the lines, you see the detail. So I do kind of like to do the thick lines, so it can kind of keep you can kind of see the lines still. Another example would be this one. This is a sub badge one. So it's also by 500 by 500 canvas, and then you have 72, 36, and 18. So if you see this detail here, this gets lost also over here. So just keep in mind, if it's something that's really important to you, just make it specific. That could be the highlight of what it is. So right now, the Vegeta Scouter, I just wanted it to look like a Vegeta Scouter. So even if it's down here, you could tell it's the Scouter. For the Crash falling asleep, it had to look like he was asleep, and that was like my main focus. Crash that's falling asleep. and then it needs to have the chair. But third one, and this will bring to the third point that I want to talk about, is lettering. Um, so this is my Maria emote. Um, as you can see, it's still a little blurrier down here. Um, you could tell what it is only because, I mean, if you follow the stream and you know that I'll be like, oh, Maria, because I'll be like that. You could actually see it. I mean, you know what it is, right? But really important. Try to limit it to like maybe 5 um, or less if you want just a word emote that works, and it could be maybe more because you're having the whole canvas just for lettering. But if you want to do a blend of the two, emo might go a little smaller, go like down here and have the words by its own, so it doesn't blend in with each other, and things like that. At the end of the day, what you're requesting, I'll try to do to the best of my ability. Just keep this thing in mind before you submit, and kind of expect if you still want, a lot of detail. Like it will be fine for your 500 by 500, and that you could use in your Discord. Which Discord, by the way, has a better resolution. Um, it keeps the resolution. It's a higher resolution than the Twitch one. But if you want to use it on Twitch and you want it to be, um, that you could see it from a glance, just try to keep it with less just focus on what you're interested in detail wise and all that. The other thing would be is the sizes. I mean, if you use the full canvas, so like this here, I could center and make them a little bigger. I didn't want to crop all this out. But if you use the whole real estate of the area that you're using, it makes it a lot better to work on. Just letting you know, any questions or concerns, you could always message me on Discord. You can follow me on Twitch. Thank you for stopping by, and hope to see you guys soon. Take care.